as I am doing my end of day shower to release the day, clean up, and get ready for good night's sleep. I come in here and I go to put this stuff on my face, you know, because we're nearly 40, we're right at it. It's almost my birthday. You know, you notice all these little things a little more often, right? And so I'm reminded of how much we are all truly connected in the ways that we do things. So even people with the most flawless skin, they have concerns, they have fears and doubts. There's a lot of things about ourselves that we don't like. And a lot of things we feel guilty about or ashamed of, you know. It wasn't that long ago that I weighed a little over 200 pounds. I'm officially down to 135, where I've maintained this last year pretty well. And it wasn't an easy road. The beginning was cakewalk. It was the in-between when I wanted to give up. That was the hardest. Now, it just is. It's a habit. My nails need to be done. I've been working every day on stuff and staying up late working on content for this business launch that's coming up pretty quick. And taking care of the house, the dog, just doing everything all at once. And it's a lot, you know. One of the things that makes it hard is whenever you're doing things by yourself. And by yourself in this world, it's a lot of bad juju. It gets a bad rap, you know. Like there's inherently something wrong with you because you're single or you can't find a partner to stay and to love you, and anybody that, you know, you're not triggered by or they're not triggered by you, right? There's a whole lot of things going on that could make us feel like we are less than. And I'm here to tell you that you are anything but that. We get to decide that we love ourselves. Not because someone else loves us, because ultimately the only love, that unconditional love, comes from yourself. You can't have unconditional love for anybody unless you have it for yourself first. And to be in an unconditional love state, we have to get through the judgments, right? So like all my grays are coming in, and all these wrinkles on my forehead, around my eyes, around my mouth, where I smoked most of my life, which I quit cold turkey, like sometime in February, I think right at the end of it. You know how I did that? Really and truly? You think I'm crazy. I simply just asked Jesus for the help, and every time I had a craving, I tapped into Jesus right here in my heart. Tapped into God and said, God, take it away. I don't want it. This body doesn't need it. So help me release it. Boom. Just like that. It's amazing. And that's where your self-love comes from. It's not just unconditional from self. Self-love comes from above. And that's because that's where you were created, was out there in space somewhere before you ever decided to come here to Earth to do this game of life, if you will. It's not a game. It is very much a matrix, and it's full of illusions, but it is real. It's a real illusion for you. It's your reality, which is also partly your personality. It's your personal reality. That's what your personality is, right? Because we take in everything from the world around us and we reflect it inward. And then whatever comes out on the other side is because of us. That's how we can manifest. And that's how you be it to see it. You become whatever it is that you're striving for, whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever you want to be and do, have, and all that. You have to be it first. And to be it. There's a lot of stuff you have to get through inside. Like, do you think that Bill Gates and Steve Jobs went into a big lifelong healing journey and meditated every day in order to get where they're at? No. They simply had a vision, a goal, and they didn't let anything stop them. And on the setbacks that they had, they learned from them, because setbacks are stepping stones. They're learning grounds. They're training grounds, right? That's what setbacks are. So don't ever let it keep you back. The only time you're stuck is when you stop going. You stop moving. I'm not stuck unless I stop moving. And I stop moving when I stop believing. And that's the power of belief. You can tell yourself pretty much anything. It's pretty amazing how that works. So I'm going to leave you with this. Whenever you go to watch this video, one thing I'm going to want you to do, if you are looking to be a little more creative in your life and a little more intentional, you want to tap into that side of you in the morning. Whenever you get up, in the mirror, tell yourself, let's start with 10 times. Tell yourself 10 times, look yourself right in the eye and tell yourself, I love you. 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 And I want you to know that you are that love. And it is so good, because you are so good. I don't care what you did in your past. I don't care what you did 5 minutes ago. It doesn't matter, because every moment, every now that we get, we have the chance to be and do something different. It doesn't have to be better or worse. It just is different. And that's a big thing that, we trap ourselves in, is we want better. We know that there's more out there, and there is. But the more that you're seeking, is it going to come from out there in the world around you, and moving up in this materialism around us and being better than anybody else? It's going to come from inside of you, where your grit is, where your faith and your belief is. That is how you're going to be different. You're going to believe it. And so in the morning, whenever you go to get up and you tell yourself that, I also want you to brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand. So if you do it with your right, do it with your left. And I want you to do that every single day. It won't take long, and you'll notice how fluid the movement becomes. And I want you to know that your brain and your body and all of that works the same way. Just practice it and take a look at it. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll notice that you're going to start unlocking new levels of potential within you whenever you start using the other side of your brain to learn something new. It's kind of like driving a car, right? Whenever we first started doing it, we're extremely nervous. Both hands on the wheel, looking everywhere. And no, I'm not brushing this, by the way. I'm just combing it through with my fingers, and I'm done because, curly hair problems. So brush your teeth with the other hand, because it's like driving. You don't have a clue what you're doing at first, but then it becomes like second nature, and you do it when you're breathing. Like, you don't even remember how you got to work, right? I'm sure you could probably say every step and every light along the way, but I bet you don't remember it every day. I did. No. And that's because I'm not in those lights. I'm here, and I'm also in the future as well. I've got a future plan, a goal that I'm constantly setting an internal intention to. And so externally, I'm constantly moving, creating a tension pool to it. And that is how you manifest. That's how you call in your desires. That's how you communicate with the universe your intentions, because the universe is all a bunch of energy. And so whenever you learn to work with your own in order to be in harmony with the universe, it's a pretty amazing thing to get to not only witness, but experience at the same time. So you can see it and be it. But you have to be it first. The experience is necessary. You have to literally feel it. And that's why the only way out of whatever mental torment that you may be in, that headspace of doubt and fear and shame and guilt, anger and all that crap. The only way out is in. And it's pretty dark in there sometimes. The shadow grows really big. And by shadow, I mean like the ego that comes out to protect us our whole lives. And we've honed that ego and exercised it like a muscle. Like it went to hardcore training camp. But that's okay, because it's gotten you to where you are today, right now. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You just haven't been loved the right way. And only you know what that is. That's the magnificence of being uniquely you. There's no one in the world like you. No one can do it like you. Not ever. Not even if they tried 1,000,000 times. Because only you have your pizzazz. So go out there and be amazing.